being an athlete comes with a certain level of unpredictability.
Maybe the fans got to understand you can give up a little bit of emotion and happiness to the game because the player's got a right to look after his family.
Come out the player's bubble, pop out into the real world, battling away. I see things a little bit differently now. As a player, dead against trade windows. I think it's time we move.
Well, what would be your transfer window? Explain it to me.
If you're off contract and the club elect not to sign you, you would have to wait until the post-season to negotiate a deal with another football club.
Would you be told that we're not going to give you a contract next year, but you have to wait until the certain period? Would you have previous knowledge of that? Or?
Yeah, so if your deal is about to expire, that club get the option to keep you and negotiate with you up until a certain date. And then once that date passes, you are then going into free agency.
Okay.
It's difficult for a fan to sit there and know that they're watching a player that's signed somewhere else.
Yeah. I get the argument and I understand the argument. So just because we implement a new system for the sake of implementing a new system, do you think it's going to
It wouldn't be for the sake of implementing a new system. It would be to go.
But people would talk anyway, right?
Yeah, but people are talking anyway now.
Yeah, exactly. So people would talk anyway in your new system.
The idea of a trade window isn't to stop people talking. It's to add more excitement at the postseason and to stop fans watching their favourite player or a player knowing he's going to play in other colours next season.
This area is one area that heavily favours the player.
Heavily.
Why would the players want to restrict an area that they have a massive advantage?
Because
it's for the betterment of the game.
Because it's not all about the player.
Yeah, I understand that. But
and I live that way. It's like nothing's more important than the player.
Well, it is to them in their situation.
Yeah, it is to them in their situation.
There's people behind the player.
But I think as an athlete, you have to give things up. Like, that's part of the athlete life, and people will instantly complain and go, well, I need to sort my future out. It's like, well, forget that. Being an athlete comes with a certain level of unpredictability.
Yeah,
like, and people talk
being
about
a fan,
injuries.
You talk about fans being upset about watching their favourite player go out because he's already signed from 12 months on. Like, maybe the fans got to understand you can give up a little bit of emotion and happiness to the game because the player's got a right to look after his family.
But you'd have loads of time.
No, you don't. You said there's a little window to make the decisions.
It isn't a little window. You'd almost have the month of October to conclude your negotiations, like a lot of players do anyway. And I just think it would add to the excitement of the game of rugby league.
Like, the only example I could use would be if I have kids in school and I have to make a decision in October, they finish their school, right? But then all of a sudden I need to move to Queensland. You got to worry about...
Get out of that player's bubble, Wade.
Mate, I'm trying to give you a different perspective. And I would be happy, and the RLPA is happy, to listen to other strategies when it comes to changing clubs and the transfer windows and everything. But no one's ever put a proposal there that shows any benefit that outweighs the current model. And if they want the players to have restriction in an area that they haven't had restriction in before, well, it's got to come with something else. Maybe something that we want over here that would benefit us instead.
Maybe just do something good because you're a good person, mate, or you're a good group of players. You know what? We're going to give back. It's all about giving back.
You've jumped on the dark side so much.